Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the second part for logarithm, as a lot of students usually struggle with this chapter here. So I'm going to make another video just to show you more examples of logarithm questions. Now, looking at your first example here, 2 log a 8 is equals to 3 over 2. Find the value of a. To find the value of a, first we must bring this 2 in front to 8 to make it the power. Log base a 8 square is equals to 3 over 2. And then from here, log base a, push it to the right hand side, you would have a to the power of 3 over 2 is equals to 8. Okay, from here, 8 square is 64. Bringing 3 over 2 over, it's going to be 64 square, and then cube root this value here. So your answer for A would then end up typing into the calculator. You are supposed to get 16. Okay. Next part. Write log base A square 3a as a single logarithm to base A. So what we need to do is we need to use the change base rule here, changing both of them into log base A 3a over log base A square. Okay, then from here we know that this can turn into 2 log base A, right? This is over this. Okay, then from here this will just be equals to 1 over 2 because it's divided by 2, right? Times log base A 3a. Then from here, since they're asking us to in a single logarithm, we can either stop here or we can change it so that log base A square root of 3a, like so. Okay, then we'll be done with this question here. Next part, write 3 plus 2 log A minus 4 log B as a single logarithm to base 10. As you guys should already know, these values here actually represent log base 10, right? So that means we have to change 3. 3 is going to become log base 10 cube plus this. We will just change it so that bring the 2 to the power log A square minus 4 bring to the power log B to the power of 4, right? Now, to combine them using the rules, plus will become times and minus will become divide. 10 cube is going to be 1000 plus A square, so it's times A square over B to the power of 4. This is dividing, right? Then this will now be just a single logarithm. Okay, and we'll be done with this question here. Next part, solve 3 log A4 plus 2 log 4 base 4a equals to 7. Okay, what we need to do is we need to change both the equations to have the same base. In this case here, let's change the first one here. First, we need to write it as log base 4 cube, okay, because we bring the 3 to 4 to be power, right? Over log base 4a plus 2 log base 4a equals to 7 in this case. Okay. What we need to do for this question is use substitution method. Let y equals to log base 4a. In this case, you would have gotten this value up here is 3 over y plus 2y equals to 7. Now, multiply y on both sides of the equation. We're going to multiply y on both sides of the equation here. You're going to end up with 3 plus 2y squared and bring the 7y over. Minus 7y equals to 0. Now we have our quadratic equation. 2y squared minus 7y plus 3 equals to 0. Type this into your calculator. You're supposed to get 2 minus 7, 3. You're supposed to get y is actually equals to 3 or y is equals to 1 over 2. Now remember, y is not what we're solving. We're solving for the value of a here. So put it back into its normal formatting. Log base 4a is equals to 3. And from here, a will equals to 4 bring up 4 to the power of 3, which is 64. Okay? For the next part, same thing. Log base 4a is equals to half. A will be 4 to the power of half, which is 2. Then you will be done with this question here. One more example. Use logarithms to solve the following equation, giving your answers correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, this one here is going to be a bit more tricky. First, you've got to log both sides. Log 5 to the power of x minus 2, right? Can be straight away brought to the front. So let's put it here, minus 2, okay? Is equals to log 3 times this. 3 times 2x plus 3. So we got to use the plus rule for logarithm. We break this apart and it becomes log 3 plus 2 to the power of this, right? So bring it to the front. 2x plus 3 log 2, okay, is equals to this value here, x minus 2 log 5. Now, since it mentioned that there's a correct answer to 1 decimal place, I'm not even going to bother trying anything else. I'll just type log 5 into my calculator and get the value. Log 5 is actually equals to 0.699. Then 0.699 multiplied by this, x minus 2, we'll have to expand it later. Log 3 is equals to 0.477, corrected to 3 significant figures, plus with the same thing here. Log 2 is 0.301, then 2x plus 3. Okay. From here, what I got to do is I got to expand my bracket. 0.699x minus 2 times 0.699 is 1.398 equals to 0.477 plus 0.301 times 2, 0.602x plus 3 times this, you're going to get 0.903. Okay, then from here, group the x's and the numerals together. 0.699x minus 0.602x is equals to 0.477 plus this 0.903. Bring this over to the right hand side is going to be plus 1.398. Okay, type everything into your calculator. This would be 0.097x, and this will be 2.778. To find the value of x, use this divided by that. So divided by 0.097, you would end up with 28.6. Okay, 28.6. Then to 1 decimal place, that's exactly what we'll give him. 28.6, right? Next part here, solve this. Minus 2. Okay, so since both of them are in log base 3, we just have to change this value of -2 into log base 3 as well. Log base 3 y squared plus 11 minus log base 3, 2 is 3 square like this, right? Okay, equals to log base 3 y minus 1. So again, using our minus log rule, to make this into a single logarithm, log base 3 y square plus 11 over 3 square is 9 is equals to log base 3 y minus 1. Okay, from here we can cancel out logs on both sides. Y square plus 11 over 9 is equals to y minus 1. Bring the 9 over, y square plus 11 is equals to 9y minus 9. And then bring them all back onto the left-hand side to let the equation equals to 0. Y square minus 9y plus 11 plus 9 plus 11 plus 9 is just plus 20 equals to 0, right? Type this into your calculator. 1 minus 9, 20. You would have gotten y is equals to 4 or y is equals to 5. And you'll be done here. Last example question for this video. Solve the equation of log base 6, 2x minus 3 is equals to half, giving you an answer in exact form. Okay, exact form, that means you do not use decimals. First, bring 6 to the right-hand side. So it's going to be 2x minus 3 is equals to 6 to the power of half, which is also known as 6 square root of 6, right? Then bring all the other numbers over to make x the subject. X is equals to square root of 6. First you bring the 3 over plus 3, and then you bring the 2 over 2. And this will be your answer here. This is the exact form. Done for this question. One last question. Solve the equation of ln 2u minus ln u minus 4 equals to 1, giving an answer in exact form. Again, they're asking for exact form. So what we're going to do is change this into, actually we don't even need to change this. We can just group this up here. Ln 2u using the log minus rule, right? So it's 2u over u minus 4 equals to 1. And then from here, bring the ln function over to the right hand side. So you would have 2u over u minus 4 is equals to e to the power of 1, because ln is base e, right? So bringing it over is going to be e to the power of 1. Then bring the denominator to the right hand side. 2u is equals to e bracket u minus 4. Okay, open up the bracket here. 2u is equals to eu minus 4e. Group up the like terms, bringing eu to the left hand side. 2u minus eu is equals to negative 4e. Factorize out your u bracket 2 minus e is equals to negative 4e. And finally, solve the value for u. You would have gotten u equals to negative 4e over 2 minus e. And this will be your exact form. Yep, and that will be it for the remainder of the questions for logarithm. Hope these videos actually helped you guys. Thank you.